Download the Valley News Live Storm Team weather app.
Look at the Skycam showing quite a bit of cloudiness drifting over the Fargo-Moorhead area this evening. A few breaks in those clouds might give a few of us a chance at seeing those northern lights overnight.
Oh, we sure would like to see those.
Yeah, that's one of the benefits of living up here. The other benefits are the cold and the wind. Yeah, we have a little bit of that too still out there, but all in all, things are still not too bad as we take a gander outside at your current conditions. But hey, it's Shields Weather Kid night, and joining me tonight, Kyle Froehlich. And Kyle's from right here out in West Fargo, right? And what school do you go to, Kyle?
Freedom.
Freedom. And what grade are you in, partner?
Third grade.
Third grade. What's your favorite thing to study in school?
Daily 5.
Daily 5? 5 things? Okay, and did you want to say hi to anybody out there before we get started today?
Well, I would say hi to my grandpa and grandma if they're watching me or not.
Okay, well, give them a wave. Hi, Grandpa and Grandma. And why don't you step right over here and show Grandpa and Grandma what the temperature is in Fargo right now. Can you point that out for me?
It's 23 degrees and...
Good. How fast is the wind blowing right now?
20 miles per hour.
Good, and it's out of the south, so it makes it feel like it's 8 degrees out there. Is that warm enough for a bicycle ride? Not yet, probably. All right, temperatures out to the west. Why don't you point out 1 or 2?
Bismarck is getting a little higher.
Yeah, they're 23 right now. How about the temperature in Jamestown? What are they looking at?
It's 22 degrees, just 1 below, Fargo.
Good. Now let's turn around and look off into Minnesota. And why don't you point out Bemidji for me? What's going on in Bemidji?
Bemidji is...
They're over this way. There we go. Good.
Bemidji
Excellent.
is 19 degrees and it's getting a low low.
Yeah. Cool temperatures off in central Minnesota. A lot of teens there, warms to the 20s in the valley. And now we take a look at this blue stuff. Do you remember what the radar is showing us when it's blue?
It's showing that it's snowing over by...
Good. By Thunder Bay, there's some snow. Now, this moved across our northern counties earlier in the day. There are slippery roads out there, so be careful. What's all the white stuff we see out here?
It's some clouds over there and...
Good. Now, where is the clear spot right now where there's no clouds?
Well...
Just, duck your head over. Yeah.
Sonic Falls
Yep.
and Minneapolis.
Excellent. Now let's look out to the west, because that's where our clouds usually come from. Do you see clouds out there to the west?
Yeah, I see Bismarck and Williston have lots of clouds over there.
Yeah, lots of clouds. They're moving into the direction of the valley. So the best chance for seeing northern lights looks to be in our southern counties of southern Minnesota. But let's see what your hour-by-hour forecast shows. As we head towards 10 o'clock tonight, why don't you tell everybody what the conditions look like? What does this mean here? Do you remember?
That means that the wind is going up and it's 25 miles per hour.
Excellent work. Hey, temperature's pretty mild tonight, relatively speaking, but it looks wind chilly. Now, we could have breaks in the clouds as we look across the region, but the best chance for any viewing during the late night hours and overnight will likely be in our southern counties in Minnesota and the Red River Valley. By sunrise tomorrow, what does the map show temperature-wise for Fargo?
It's 15 degrees and the wind up.
Still blowing at about 22. Yeah. Now, this means we'll have a chance of snow as we go through the early afternoon hours. Very light, and the best chance will be to the north. And then, as we head towards tomorrow night, where did the clouds go?
They go all the way to the...
East. Yep. Good job. All right, now let's talk about our numbers. A chance at seeing the aurora tonight, but it'll be slim if the clouds cooperate. Why don't you tell us the weather conditions in southeast North Dakota?
In Southern Valley, it's mild and pleasant, and it's going south, and it's 7 miles per hour.
Good. We're going to step back and look at what's going on in Lakes Country.
In it's Lakes Country, partly cloudy, breezy.
Yeah, and mid-20s out there. And how about the Northland?
The Northland has a a few flakes, milder but slick. It's south and 8 miles per hour.
Excellent work. And how about along Highway 2 in northern North Dakota?
In North Valley, cloudy and warmer.
Now, you get to do this for all your Freedom Elementary friends. The morning bus stop forecast. Tell everybody what they can expect.
It's going to be 14 degrees and it's cloudy and chilly.
So wear a coat tomorrow morning for the bus. Then what about the midday hour?
Over by the midday, it's going to be 22 degrees and cloudier and isolated.
Isolated flurries. 1 or 2 snowflakes are possible. And then after school, what's it look like?
It's going to be cloudy and mild.
Very good. All right, the planning forecast shows we stay pretty mild into the weekend. 27 for Saturday with a few clouds. How about Sunday? Does it look warmer or colder on Sunday?
It's going to be a lot warmer.
Yeah, we're going to take those 30 degrees and run with it because we do cool off briefly for early next week. But if we back up a step, we could see the warm air isn't done yet. Another 30-degree day on Wednesday. Kyle, nice work. Slip on up here with me and we'll talk to Stephanie. But by and large, we're talking about temperatures that are all above zero. And while it isn't bike riding weather, Kyle, it still looks pretty pleasant.
It does. Did you have fun doing this, Kyle?
Yes.
All right.
He's pretty good.
Good having you here.
Exactly. Well, coming up next, from a onesie that monitors your baby's breathing to earbuds that measure your heart rate, we'll have a roundup of the best wearable technology available right now.